Right, so let's go. So I think this is the start. Oh my gosh, look at that as well. This is the start of the route proper. There were some interesting beasts knocking around coming out of Malaga, but there we go, tough. We didn't get them. Hopefully we're going to get some pretty scenic stuff now. Now the weather, what are we running at? 21 degrees. I think that's what the dial says on the machine. I think that's probably not quite telling the truth because we've just been running uphill, so the engine's been heating up a bit. So I reckon it's more like about 15, but well, you can see what the sunshine's like. It's just incredible, isn't it? Now, when I spoke to Miguel at IMT Bikes yesterday, he said, well, just looking in the shop actually, it was rammed full of motorcycles. So I said, oh, you haven't got much business on at the moment. He said, oh no, not at this time of year. And he said, well, this is actually one of the best times of year to come out because it's not many people around and the weather's absolutely cracking. Now, I have been just watching the weather at all the places. Oh, I say that's lovely. I have just been watching the weather at all these places. Now, a couple of weeks ago, it did indicate that it was going to be a bit showery. That was on the 14-day forecast, but I don't know, I haven't seen, well, I've only just checked today because what will be, really, to be honest, but certainly the temperatures today are all up to around about 15 odd and sunny all day. I tell you what, hairpins on this thing versus hairpins on that Tiger. On the Tiger, it kind of feels like you're toppling on top of a cliff. This thing, woo! So I was late up this morning anyway because I said last night that I was going to get up. I think I was going to be trying to leave at about 9:30 or something like that. I think I finally got away at about 10:30 today, and I think that's probably about the right time because dawn isn't till 5 to 8. Not that I would have known because the apartment I was in had shutters up, so it was like being in a prison there last night. And it served a purpose. I managed to pick up the bike and get everything sorted out, so it worked for that, but I wasn't too impressed by the place really. The lockup was pretty good though. For this. Although I'm asked Miguel about theft and he said not particularly frequent. It's certainly extraordinarily frequent in Barcelona. Barcelona's an absolute joke. Yes, we're on the A7000 and we are heading to Colmenar. Oh, I don't know. I just cannot get the hang of this Spanish pronunciation or the words really, to be honest. I tell you what. Jeez. And this bike, oh, I'm impressed. Miguel said this wasn't the bike to really have in the summer because the engine gets so hot. Whereas in this weather, because it's so much cooler, it's quite a comfortable bike to sit on. Now, I'm not going to do a review of this just yet. I might do a first impressions of it later. So nice to say, I'm finding it extraordinarily comfortable. It's got a kind of bucket seat. Not sure where we. Yeah. So we are Catera del Colmenar. So Colmenar is. Let me get this right. Suffering from itchy nose syndrome. So Colmenar is Montes de Malaga National Park. It's the gateway to the national park. I guess it means the mountains of Malaga National Park. Keen with the cyclists. I tell you what, those cyclists would not have made it up those residentials that I came up. So those are the steepest roads I've ever been up. Aside from the lock-up car park that I pulled out of this morning, the ramp on that was pretty tight. But I was about to say, actually, no, the residentials I've just been up, they were way more steep. So, and they had nice sharpies on them as well, halfway up the bend. So that was a bit. Yes. So gateway to the national park. So I should imagine that the scenery around here is going to be pretty tremendous. In fact, oh, look at that. Well, we've got to pull over and take a picky, surely. I'm going to get in here and then I'm never going to be able to get out again, am I? That's going to be the thing. Alright, okay, so I'm going to probably drop this bloody thing, to be quite honest with you. It does not tip a long way. Again, if I had a Tiger tipped over like that, I'd be thinking, well, it's going to go over, I'm never going to get it back up again. But there you go, I suppose it's alright. Anyway, let's cut off for a minute because I'm going to get the camera out and I'm going to get some shots. So let's just shut all this down for a minute. Off we go! Ha-ha! Right, okay, so I thought I'd switch the camera back on again because the scenery is just gorgeous. Well, I've had these weekly roads for quite some time now, which is jolly nice. And I just passed a sign a little way back which just said that we were entering into the national park. I think that's what it said. So behind the trees here, there is stunning scenery. Oh, yeah, there we go. There you go. Look at that. Right. Now, the roads are a little bit busier today. I think it's because it's Saturday and the locals are out here. I tell you what, if I was living in Malaga, I'd just be out here all day, every day. I wouldn't do anything else. It's phenomenal. Oh, that is just stunning. It is stunning, isn't it? Look. Whoop. Hope you can see that properly. Well, I was wondering what the weather was going to be like when I got here. I even packed thermals, if I'm honest, and I've got my wet gear with me too. But this is just perfect. It's kind of like glorious summer, but somebody's turned the heat down. It's just wonderful. And the sun's quite high up in the sky as well, which is quite good. Because obviously, I certainly find that when you're riding, you get some lovely days in the UK. You know, the odd day when the sunshine comes out, blue skies, and the roads are absolutely crisp dry. But the sun's always, you know, just above your eyebrows. It can be quite intimidating. This is the first time I've ridden a 4-cylinder bike in, God, dread to think, over 15 years, I think. The last 4-cylinder I had was, well, 4-cylinder as in, what are they? Straight 4. Last one I had was the GSXR 750, which I managed to write off on the A1 by locking the front up. So I've kind of forgotten what they like to ride, really. They're quite smooth, but they got this kind of little high-pitched, vibrant buzz about them. Well, at least this one seems to have. And I think from memory, that was characteristic of them. So I used to ride Fords pretty much all the time. I had the VFR 800, which is the V4. Wow, what a peach! What a peach that was! I love that bike. I had that before I had the GSXR. I regretted getting the GSXR. Really, the VFR was so much better on the road. Really, I love that bike. Oh, look at it. Oh, this beats sitting at home, looking at the miserable weather outside still. Going cycling in the pissing rain. Mind you, I quite like doing that, but that's one of the better sides of the UK winter weather. You can keep on cycling through the winter and you're the only one out there because nobody else is stupid enough to do it. What a great road. Well done, ride. Well done, ride. I think this is one of the segments which I ripped off their GPX model. I'm very pleased that I've managed to get a sat-nav working this morning. It would have been well disappointing if I'd butchered some route and missed this one. Oh. Somebody smiled down at me. Look at it. Phenomenal. It's just all wiggly. All of it is wiggly. This is just day one. Day one. So 5 more of these to come. Oh, we got sheep. Sheep. I don't think they were sheep, they were goats, weren't they? Now we've got a loose dog. Are we going to hit him? Where's he going to go? I think he's got a stripper goat with him. He's had a snack on the way down. The engine's eager. Now he said it's, I think he said it's, I'm not sure if I said this before, I think this is a 22 or a 23 model. And it's got 37,000 on it, so what's that, about 20,000 miles? So it must be a, I don't know. I guess they do hammer the miles on over the summer when they're renting them out. So with IMT, if you book it for under 7 days, then you're limited to 300 kilometres a day. If you do 7 days or more, it's unlimited. I'm pleased I went for this one as well, actually, because it's a while since I've ridden something, well, verging on nimble, I suppose. And I have to say, I am rather enjoying this. I think this is a good alternative to sports bike. Really, I'm quite impressed actually with this bike because I'm 6'2" and it's very comfortable. Actually, our toes aren't pointed at the floor either, so I think they got the seating position good for me. I guess this must be Colomar, I suppose. Yeah, this is Colomar. Must be coming up as a flag on my sat nav. I wonder. Yeah, Colmenar. No idea if that's how you say it. Apologies if anybody's offended by me getting that wrong. Right, what am I doing here? I think I'm going along here. I think. I appear to be going along what looks like the high street. One point, no, it can't be. Oh, and we've got a horse. Or a donkey, maybe. I don't know, one or the other. Give way to this little road. So it looks like now we've got something a bit wider to enjoy. The end of wiggly bits, maybe, or sharp wiggly bits. So I don't know. I do. We can do 90 along here. We're going to be going along here for 19 clicks. So. Okay. Yep, different kind of road. Oh, I did like that A7000. That A7000 was ace. So I think what I'm gonna do is just switch the cameras off. Okay, just stopped for a coffee stop and a hydration stop and a charge all the kit stop. So had about an hour's break, so now we're going to pick up, carry on the rest of the way. Excellent.
Okay, so I've arrived at, I'm not actually sure how to pronounce this place at all, to be quite honest. Alcalá la Real, I think it's called. Anyway, it is an amazing town. I think it's got a population of about 22,000. I think it's like something like that, I read. And the guy who's just let me into this apartment, which I've rented, said it's a kind of small city. So I'm quite looking forward to having a look around. Anyway, I just thought I'd just show you the apartment that I'm in. So I'm quite pleased with this. It's bang in the centre. Can't remember how much it's cost me, but here we go. So this is the living room diner. It's got a second bedroom actually with a sofa bed in there and a desk. So that's all quite nice. And over here, it's got a laundry room, which I won't be using just yet. And the bog with a shower. And a bedroom. So it's really good. And like I say, it's right in the middle. It's about, I think it's about a half-mile walk up the hill to the castle. So I might do that one later on. Anyway, must press on. Cheers.